BBM, we're live. Our long national nightmare is over. BBM is here. Yesterday we had to resort to drafters, and dear God, it is good to be back. It is good to be here on the Dog app. Rip drafters with candles, yeah. April 27th, 2026 to April 27th, 2026. But, you never know. We might do some drafters. It is a long summer, so let's not rule anything out. But good morning to you, Chris. I hope you're having a great one. This is BBM, by the way. This is BBM. If anyone wants to get in, hop on in. And you can run one here. Donnie Murphy, GM Gents. GM to you, Donnie Murphy. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. Mr. Vinegar, as always, good morning to you. Hope your day is starting off right. Appreciate you so much. Gunnar Ross, GM to you. GM B Grandy, good morning. Good morning, B Grandy. We're waiting for two. If anyone wants to get in, hop on in. Grand Rising. The slow cap for chat. Yes, I am here. Good morning, Crutches. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming in, hanging out this morning. Best of luck to everyone joining. We want chat. Yeah, there we go. Well, you got him. You've got him, and we're waiting for two in here. Mr. Nichols, good morning to you. Appreciate you so much. Hope your day is starting off well. Likewise, Willie MM, good morning. Good morning. Go Collect, good morning. Appreciate you so much, Go Collect. I hope you're having a great one. And Goober Goobs, good morning. Good morning. Is this Brian the Goober's alternate account? We may never know. But Goober, good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. We are waiting for one. We are waiting for one. The mystery continues because the generic B, as if it was Brian the Goober himself. Again, some mysteries are just better left unsolved. I need to update my banner because frankly, no one's going to care about my pre-draft exposures. But you know what we do care about is we're off and running, and guess who's back? Guess who's joining us today? Who is good enough to come? The sidekick. The machine. The machine is here, rocking and rolling. Thanks to the good folks at Leg Up Industries. They said it might be a couple days. And it was less. It was less. Within hours of launch, the sidekick was rocking and rolling. So we got the sidekick up. And I have it on good authority that the sidekick will begin to show your exposures. So again, I'm not a partner by any means, but I am a user of the sidekick. And so there you go. Mr. Jets Drop Bombs, good morning to you. This is a BBM. BBM. Yeah, new name. I know. You love to see it. You love to see it. And I imagine we'll see some new names as the summer rolls along. But appreciate all of you. New and veteran. Use it if you got it, 100%. I thought about making today Top Click Tuesday. But Top Click Tuesday was a failure last time, so we'll have to see. Smooth Criminal GM. Currently trying to figure it out. I have to upload it. Are the exposures on? And I have to update my update the app? Or are you saying that you just need the new version to get yours functioning over there? You're right, Goazy Cards. The DK prizes are good. 3 million up top. All you have to do is beat 900,000 of your closest competitors, and you could be a $3 million heir. Then I can use it to. Yeah, well, you can. You're always welcome to check out what we're doing here, and I do think some people like to watch to see what the machine is up to. I really don't love CMC, but I'll take CMC. I think I'm going to just try to play the first round sort of by the book, but man, I don't love clicking CMC. You can just go to your exposures page, as Gunnar Ross helpfully notes here. But it is nice to see it on screen, because sometimes you can end up overweight a guy. You really didn't know you were overweight. ASU player on the thumbnail. I mean, Jaden Daniels left us for greener pastures and a national title, so I can't blame him. But yeah, he was there in the Herm Edwards era. Dear God. Dear God. What's up, Best Ball Bro? Sidekick still pimping rookies. I think this might be my first draft using the sidekick, so I guess we'll find that out together. But good morning to you, Gab for Life. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one. Good morning. First BBMA, Blueless, I see you in here. So we will, best of luck. Settings open. I went to the exposure page and it grabbed auto. Oh. Nice. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can figure that out on the fly. Let me see if I can figure that out. Oh. All right, I like that. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. Do I have to do anything? Well, now it just says exposure there. I don't see any percentages, but you know what? We'll figure it out together again. We'll see. No upload. Nice. Brian the Goober, GMQ. I hope you're having a good one. Brian streamed his first BBM last night with G for Gumby, and it was an electric stream. So it was fun because G for Gumby always resistant to what the best ball intelligentsia wants you to do. So it was fun hanging out yesterday, Brian. I hope you're having a great morning. We took CMC with our first pick. I might turn exposure off because it's not really, I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to be doing right now, other than just saying the word exposure, which doesn't help me any. The machine wants Hampton over Derrick Henry. I'm taking Derrick Henry. I'm taking this. This is a dusty team. We got CMC and Derrick Henry on it. I'll keep the board up and then let me fix that setting so it's not blocking the screen. All right, I'm turning exposure off. That didn't work. When draft board showing. All right, there we go. It's auto. It's so bad at. It's not working for me. I'm playing it by ADP minus CMC. I know. I don't want CMC crutches. I know you got the 6 hole here, and I'm stuck here in the 7, having to decide if I want one of those wide receivers or not. I don't want to be totally out on CMC, so I figure right now I'll eat my vegetables, and if I want to drop off later, I will. Hey, Colleen Hoffman, morning, Chad. Happy BBM season to you. Appreciate you so much. By the way, no one's taken Trey McBride yet, which is a little odd. There he goes. Bowers flips McBride in this one. So that was minorly noteworthy. Blue list there gets Gibbs McBride. That's kind of fun. All right, good luck to you. B. Grandy, my first BBM also had one warm-up puppy. Hey, welcome, B. Grandy. Oh, yeah, you're in at the 4. Nice. Yeah, we got Mr. Vinegar at the 1, Blueless at the 2, B. Grandy at the 4, Crutches at the 6, myself at the 7. I don't think I need anyone else, but if you are, let me know. I saw it populated in my SK after I had my exposures pages open. Okay. All right, it just needs to take a peek. Maybe I'll try that after pick 42. All right, chat, who's the sickest of all? Who drafted the most yesterday? I think I drafted 7 or 8 teams total. I don't think I'm the sickest, though. I mean, sick, yes. Sickest, no. Perfectly Cromulate, GM brother. Our Scatabo bag survived. They sure did. Perfectly Cromulate. They perfectly did. Marked safe. Love to see that. Jets Drop Bombs noting I was in the MLB streets recently. That is sharp of you to notice. I did 2 or 3 MLB drafts on draft weekend because my buddy I went to the draft with is a big baseball fan. He's one of those guys who's in those leagues where you have like a farm system. So he's like deep in the AA streets. So I was showing him underdogs, so we ripped like 2 drafts. So that will not be a normal thing. Brian says Hampton was a guy we talked about yesterday. I'm comfortable having really low maybe that's what I was maybe I was Gumby pilled. I'm gonna take Josh Allen. The machine doesn't ever want Allen. I want Allen. I'm taking him here. You guys can't stop me. But I kind of like T. Higgins. No, we're taking Josh Allen. I do think there's going to be teams where you can get him a bit later than this, but let's just do it. Let's live a little. But yeah, I'm with you. Hampton. I still don't know what he showed last year to deserve the 15th overall pick. Crutches, 10 BBMs, 13 DK Millies day 1. Mostly done now, minus stream drafts for fun. Nice. Yeah. I only got 1 DK draft in, and I wish I got more. I want to take CMC at the 1.11. Yeah, I would be much happier if he went after Lamb, Amon-Ra, and Jefferson, and he was in that next tier with the Cook A-Chain coalition. I'm with you, but he's not, and so I'm like, I don't want to have 0. I'm an observer for now for a while. Grinded yesterday. All right. 15 from Brett. Puppies only. Nice. To Michael Wave. Hey, GM to you, Michael Wave. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Hope you're having a good one. All right. Let's see. We're up. I don't think I want to do Flowers. Henry. I'm gonna completely ignore the sidekick and take Loveland. We're gonna do Allen, CMC, Henry, Loveland. Should I maybe have taken a wide receiver here? Possibly. 0 wide receivers through 4. Even in this draft environment, that feels a little thin, but we'll try to figure it out. All right, CMC and Henry. What is this, BB? I know. Old school. Hampton is the one ETR hates versus sidekick. It's 35th on ETR. Wow, you would have just stone 0 Hampton. Did 374 drag bunts on DK. Baseball is my madness. Wow. Yeah. No, I don't know enough baseball. I did end up cashing. We did 2 lineups on Saturday night, and they both cashed, I think. So there you go. Brandon Ayuk MIA. That pissing contest is no point. I heard that. I think he's just eating ice cream. I think he's just ice cream melting down his hand, which of course everyone says, "Oh, it wasn't him." I don't know. I'm back to believing it was, even if it's been disproven. Sitting in a car with a melting ice cream cone. Yeah, we got to keep up the good vibes. Crutches is right. Jake says, "Yeah, it looks like if you open a second tab and pull exposures up, SK will update." Okay. I said I would do it after pick 42, maybe after pick 55. Do I have to change? I can open a new tab, you said. All right, I think maybe then I can do that. All right. Nobody completed. Open the tab, exposure. Okay, sidekick. I'm letting you absorb it. Let's see what happens. It is. It's interesting. Oh, because I have no Devontae or JMO. Okay. I don't know if... Well, we'll see. I might grow to like this. It was a little non-intuitive at first. I kind of would prefer the percentage before, but that's kind of a minor quibble. All right, let's see what Mr. Crutches does. The machine wants Judkins. Crutches takes Lamar. We are... I think I got to take DJ Moore with Josh Allen here. If Josh Allen is going to smash, unfortunately, DJ Moore probably has to as well. You never know, though, but I did need a wide receiver. I was going to fall really far behind. So we'll see. We will see. Go Easy Cards. Brian, your stream exposure is a reflection of what Gumby wants. Yeah, don't let Gumby run your life. I think we all know that's not going to go well. Wish I could draft a DK. Oh, no. No, thank you for Flowers. Yeah, see, I guess if I had done Flowers, Henry, then Mr. Crutches doesn't get Lamar, Flowers, and everything runs out different. Crutches, if you win $2 million, you got to at least ship me 25 for this entry. But no, Go Easy Cards DK 321 million for top 3. I know, crazy. Emo says happy BBM. Happy BBM to you as well. Appreciate you so much, Mr. Emo Cowboy. But yeah, what a wonderful day. GM Purple Yosh, I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. If you go to settings, you can do it. Okay, yeah. I might switch it just because it's slightly clunky. Yeah, tip your slot attendant. Gambling Twitter was going through it yesterday because there was someone apparently won a large slots jackpot. And it was a great debate over whether you needed to tip. And I certainly see the argument of, not needing to tip a random person you've had no interaction with as you pull a slot machine lever, but tip your dealers in your wait staff. I think that goes a long way in the karma department. All right. We'll take Alec Pierce here. We'll IKB things. I know the machine is frothy for Makai Lemon. Yeah. We already missed out on Price. Price went at pick 61 in this draft for those keeping track of such thing. Do I love Alec Pierce? This 3-month timeline on the injury? Not really. But what can you do? Emo, I'm still mentally recovering from the Mike Washington veto. Going to be a long summer. It is. It is. For those of you who don't watch, the Toxic Tower, they have a interesting system to decide who gets to pick when for the three of them drafting, including a veto system. So, but it's patented. You're not allowed to use it anywhere else. And if they come on stream with you, they won't draft like that. So just be careful. Crutches. I hate taking Lamar because Daniels is cheaper, but I figured I'd mix in one. Yeah, I was doing the same thing with Allen. I was thinking, man, kind of wish I'd listened to not taking Allen because I would have taken Jaden Daniels happily at pick 66. Sniped on Burrow was tough there. Hey, Houday, first of all, didn't realize you were in here. Sniped on Burrow. The integrity protector got you. Sam Golding over here. He got you. Slot attendant was my nickname at the Mines. That's Emo Cowboy just doing the Lord's work. G for Gumby. I would give the slot attendant a $25 Starbucks gift card. I mean, that's more than what they got. That's more than what they got, G for Gumby. This is a BBM Centex legend. Chris saying, Hampton, I literally have 1 share of love in the 20s, paying for upside round 2. Just seems like a losing proposition. Yeah, again, for me, it goes back to just not wanting to fade guys I really think can bury you in a playoff week. And I do think Hampton is absolutely live to have one of those like 2 or 3 touchdown weeks playing for the Chargers. The Chargers are going to score a lot of touchdowns. And so I just don't want to have none of him, but I am going to be underweight because I think I'd rather make that bet through like Derrick Henry or Chase Brown, who dodged like all sorts of potential bad outcomes in the draft. Grudges takes Tony Pollard, which is who I would have taken there. We'll take our consolation prize with Jaylen Warren, I guess. We'll take Jaylen Warren here. Listen to the sidekick. I think I'm going to switch. The exposures are not very useful right now. I'll put percent only. Not that I'm trying to hide my dollar amounts. It's just kind of squirrely, I think. We can put that up as the season goes on, but seeing I have $25 is not particularly meaningful. Yeah, Brian notes, crazy that Gumby would tip a random slot attendant more than me for his NBA DBQ victory. It is wild. It is wild, Brian the Cooper. Without Brian, does Gumby win the Dog Bowl? I mean, I think we all know the answer to that. Certainly nothing's recorded. Certainly nothing's recorded, which is one of the great videos in YouTube. You know, I'm sorry, Brian. It's you just can't win with these kids these days. Greg says pretty aggressive fading the RB1 potentially in the best run scheme in the league. Yeah, that's it, Greg. Even if we think he's overpriced, the cost is the cost. So I'm with you. I just can't be a full fade. Same reason I can't fully fade CMC. Like I don't want to go into the season or into the playoffs with like none of him because he can just bury you. Why does McDaniel seem excited about every running back on the planet except well, perfectly cromulent. I take an alarming amount of Keaton Mitchell. So we will see. I'm with you. I just want all the pieces there. No point in dollar till you've done other contests or big dollar one. Exactly. I think it's just muddling up the. I think it was just making it kind of hard to read. Perfect cromulent. That's just a McDanielism. I can't remember if he was what he used to say about about Mostert. He did glow about Mostert, right? Yeah, he totally did. He brought him over. So yeah, I don't know. The wanted poster stuff for Keaton Mitchell is pretty bullish. The machine, however, is extremely bullish on taking a second quarterback here. My God. Can I make this wider? That's kind of ugly, but whatever. All right. I think I'm going to take Jaden Reed because wide receiver is like dumping off a cliff on me. And I really don't understand why I need Herbert here. So for the audio listeners, we got a 1-3-3-1. Josh Allen, CMC, Derrick Henry, Jalen Warren. Wide receiver room of DJ Moore, Alec Pierce, Jaden Reed, and Colston Loveland. I like the team so far. I like the team. I think if I were to have taken a quarterback, probably would have been Purdy to build a Purdy CMC stack. And then we see if we want to add something later. We'll see. Crutches could be fading number one, could be fading a 30-year-old off 450 touches with declining efficiency. I know. Remember when everyone was scared off Saquon of 482 and right. Yeah. It's really can the pass catching scam keep him afloat because he was so inefficient on the ground. I am hoping though he was playing through injury, which obviously he's very live to get hurt again because he tends to do that. But maybe an off season to recover, things go a little bit better. I don't know. I don't love it. Again, I'm gonna try to be slightly underweight, but I don't want to have to be forced to catch up on him later in the cycle. I would rather be able to just back off if I'm at a number I like. You faded Saquon because of the touches. I faded Saquon because I hate him. We are not the same. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, gosh, the vibe in Philly is really not good and has continued to deteriorate. So we'll see. I do take Saquon though. GM Mr. Candles. Hey, GM to you, PPR Tyler. Like the stream. Like the like. Thank you. Yeah, if you can't drop a like, drop a sub. Yesterday had the most live views I've ever had. We hit 85 concurrent views, which was absolutely amazing. I never had that many. And I did not get a single new sub. This show must have sucked. I'm sorry. We will do better today. I was like, oh, surely we got at least one new subscriber. No. We stayed exactly the same. So we're going to try today. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you haven't liked, that helps too. But no, appreciate all of you and appreciate you, PPR Tower, another member of the Toxic Tower. Crutches, good thing the sidekick's yelling at me to take a third QB. The Sims, all they want are quarterbacks. My goodness. I know it's only day one, but did anyone, for the first time you didn't take in the preseason, took my first shares of Ted Hurst and Bell? I took my first Monungai because I thought the Bears might take someone and Monungai was replaceable and they didn't. So I capitulated there. I don't know if I got a Tootin share. I don't know why it wants Kyler over Love for me. Please let me take Jordan Love. I want the stack. I want the stack with Jaden Reed here. So let's do that. Tempting as it is to take Tucker Kraft, nice price on Tucker Kraft, but I don't think Love would come back to me. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anyone else. I was taking Zachariah Branch. I think I took him yesterday. I was pretty out on Jonah Coleman. Now that he's gotten cheaper, I think he's kind of fun because you just never know which running back in Denver is going to be the guy on a given week. So it's like a fifth running back. I think he's, I'm not like going out of my way to take him, but I had a pretty good fade on him at cost. Now I think he was going in the 160s. I'll take a share too. Yeah, 50 people, like 17 likes. My goodness. It's the way it goes, PPR Tyler. It's the way she goes. 3 years ago, we wanted to fade CMC. 2 years ago, it was Barkley. Last year, Henry, 1 Sherman, 2 million. This year, CMC. When will we learn? To be fair to the CMC faders, he looks a lot worse than the people who were fading Saquon did before Saquon broke out. We just didn't like that archetype. CMC just looked bad last year. So I see it a little more with him. History does repeat. Preach, Charles. Subs are fickle. Indeed. Unbelievable. At least you guys are the absolute best. You guys are the absolute best, but it was funny. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a big day. It was not. All right, let's see what we want to do here. The sidekick, I'm shocked it's not screeching at me for a quarterback. Maybe it's just given up on me. All right, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? Do we take Wandale? The machine wants Wandale. I think I like that. I think I like that. Definitely been falling since the arrival of Carnell Tate, but we'll just take that. It opens up Cam Ward a little later, which I think is fine. Pat Moore Poker. Hey, GM to you, Pat Moore Poker. Pat Moore does a great stream during the season, fantasy cards, and yeah, he's he was in the Dog Bowl streets last year, and I hope he's in this year because Pat Moore, one of the good guys out there. Appreciate you so much, Pat, for coming in, hanging out. Cooley and Tucker Craft is looking jacked. Yeah, I saw the picture. Tucker Craft definitely spent much of the offseason in the gym. Terrence going 2 QB, not knowing the bye week seemed like an early trap. Probably best strat post schedule release. I agree. Any 2 QB teams I've done have been against my will, where I planned on taking a third and disaster struck. Actually happened on DraftKings. The 20-round draft only got 2 QBs. Aaron Rodgers was gone by pick 165, and everything was wiped out. It was so gross. I could not bring myself to click like back. Couldn't do it. Al Boogie, GM to you. Hope you're having a good one. Appreciate you so much coming in, hanging out. Chris says fading San Francisco's wide receiver 1 in a great passing offense team. I agree. I'm taking him. I'm gonna be slightly underweight, but I am not fading. Crutches, CMC Devontae, the 2 age-related phase. I kind of want to do plus scheme for Devontae, although he's falling a bit more. Better pick 50, not 40. Yeah, I've been fading Devontae as well. He really started to fall off a little bit of a cliff. So I'm with you on that. Let's see what Crutches does here. Wonder if he's ignoring tight end suggestions or it's not telling him to take a tight end. Takes Omar Cooper. All right, I'm going to take my guy Malik Willis. I will get up to 3 QBs on this team. We'll figure it out at the other position. So we got Josh Allen, Jordan Love, and Malik Willis here on this squad. Is SK still recommending 4 tight ends? I have not done enough to know if it still wants that. Centex, a dirty old running back with 400 touches equals bust. I will say some of the age stuff I think is going to change as these times go on, because I think fitness and nutrition has come a long way even in the last 10 years. So I think we could be saying like 32-year-old running back like in the next 5 years instead of 30. But yeah, I mean, he is a high mileage 30-year-old for sure. No sidekick. I will not be taking Naked Baker with double league QB. I sometimes am baffled by sometimes I think it doesn't like some of the guys you took and then gets like pretends you didn't take them. Like I'll take Josh Allen and it'll still recommend a third QB like very aggressively in like round 9. Like, well, I know you didn't like the Allen pick, but now we're in this together. Arlocks, are we still prioritizing 3 QBs in 18-round drafts? Well, I just went Allen, Love, Malik Willis. So I am Fantasy Football en Espanol. Buenos dias to you. I hope the traffic's not bad today. Hope you're having a great morning. Let's see what the machine wants us to do. Let's see what the machine wants us to do here. Cameron goes, let's see, what does Cameron NFL take? The machine wants Woody Marks. Now it wants Mark Andrews. I'm going to reach down and take my guy Keaton Mitchell here. I know it wants Mark Andrews, but I'm okay with some of the later tight ends. Running back is going to get to a place I'm really uncomfortable with. So we'll grab that. We took Loveland. I got to rely on Loveland being good. I mean, we did not take a stud wide receiver there. Chris says, to be fair, I got a light fade on McCaffrey. I think the market's frothy in places where it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I could see McCaffrey moving down the first round. I really could. I think there's a lot of people kind of queasy on CMC. Killed everyone in week 17 last year. Who did? There were a few. CMC almost did, but Purdy vultured him twice. People forget if CMC scores those 2 rushing touchdowns instead of Brock Purdy, CMC is the guy that killed everyone. Go easy cards. I'm soft fading CMC, JT, Genty, and Sun God first, and CMC. You're gonna end up with like crazy high exposure on like CD Lamb. I just plan ahead, Go easy cards. You're gonna have some wild exposures, but it recommends both those QBs. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know I IKB to take Allen. The sim could have an elite QB entry. That's fair. I don't know how it pulls. I don't really know the inner machinations of the sidekick. Alboogie saying CMC will be fine. He's already getting blood transfusion in Germany. The German stem cells remain undefeated. So we will see. We will see. Go easy cards noting that with split backfields, career touches versus age might be the new meta. There we go. Mileage. Tim Microwave saying, who is due more regression than St. Brown? I can see it. I don't know why he would be due regression, frankly. I think he's just an elite receiver in a good offense. I don't know why I would regress St. Brown. It's been too many years to be thinking he's like a sham. The machine wants Travis Hunter. I don't want Travis Hunter. That doesn't sound fun. Ugh, are we really taking Juwan Johnson? I guess. No. All right. We'll take Juwan Johnson. That's fine. I don't really like Travis Hunter. It's not a Travis Hunter channel. Charles, you're a genius. CD, the best pick in the range. I totally agree with all them soft fades. There we go. We've got a AZ card supporter here. Chris says regression for Amon-Ra would be to the upside. Goff was down. Oh, is that what you're saying to Microwave? I apologize. I in my mind he was at a pretty good season, but I mean, I suppose it could have been better. I don't have how many touchdowns he ended up with in front of me. Tracy, just what did I? Just Tyrone Tracy. Where does he go? Oh, he went right after me. I don't know if that was who I was supposed to take. Yeah, Tyrone Tracy is definitely clickable. Definitely clickable. Amon-Ra is 275 plus half PPR. Yeah, he's just set it and forget it. Tracy running back would have looked nice and would be your hedge against your scat bags. His price will go way up. That's fair. I will be taking Tyrone Tracy this season. I don't feel the need to hold the line. Him and scat can exist. Easy cards. I'm taking CD. Don't you worry. You're assuming he wasn't ranked before you said the list. Okay, good. Sidekick still wants Travis Hunter. We don't do that here. Oh, we're on the clock. I can't believe I'm capitulated to this. I can't believe I'm really taking Isaiah Pacheco. Someone asked before who is someone that you weren't taking, and you are now. Pacheco's on the list. I was sure that the Detroit footballing Lions would add somebody to the Sion Vaki, Isaiah Pacheco being behind Gibbs. And they didn't. So here we are now, taking Isaiah Pacheco. Did not look very good last year. So I hate that. I'm on this bandwagon, but I am now I'm now in. Now unfortunately in. Oh, okay, so you were. No, he's been too good. Can finish below 1K. Why? Is this like a JMO trutherism? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. Why has he been too good? I think he's just a good receiver. But I don't know. Are you holding on to like pre-draft priors for him? Like from like way back when? I'm very curious to this fade because you rarely hear like an Amon-Ra like true bear. No, you're good. You're good, Brett. So much Tracy windmilling. This anti-scat nation is finding a new angles. Tell that sidekick was pre-draft with 20 picks for see, I missed that. Sorry. Pacheco over Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. I don't want to do this again. I think you're drafting a defensive back. And I don't really care if he gets a package of plays. If the Jags are playing well and their wide receiver gets imagine another team. Just imagine if the Chiefs are playing well and their wide receiver one gets hurt, are they now going to tell their cornerback, okay, you're in. We'll figure out corner. Now you're going to play wide receiver. Like, no. Like, why would you pull your best corner onto the other side of the ball? Now you have to replace a corner, which is even harder. I don't understand it. You're not going to do that. If Najee Harris could nuke him for sure. Najee Harris could definitely nuke him. All right, we're coming back up. If I'd been a little patient and gotten Cam Ward, this could be a Calvin Ridley pick here. I do like that. Trey Harris didn't get any added competition in the draft, so he was a little bit of a winner. Crutches is smart, knows his room, knows I would have taken Antonio Williams at one point. Did I already miss? No, I'm going to take our king, Jeremy Bernard. He's going to rise up. He is going to keep rising. And I want it to be really fancy in my first stream BBM draft. So we'll take Jeremy Bernard there with all due respect to the Aaron Rodgers drafter, who I guess doesn't exist yet. All right, let's see. Chris says, Amon-Ra had a great season, but the entire Lions offense was down. Yeah, so if there's any positive regression, I don't know. I think they could still be good. If you took Scatabo, your like would be greater than 32. You know what? We're just doing our best. We might have to unsubscribe after the Pacheco pick. Yeah, I mean, look, if they do add somebody, I'm probably in trouble. But if that's the Lions RB2, we should be taking him. Like, I don't know. I don't want to have none of that guy. It's brutal. Did Nez really max the puppy? They're not going to let him play two ways, Jake. They're not going to let him play two ways. I feel like they made that pretty clear last year. I understand that he could come off and on. I don't think they want him to do that. The what GM to you. Hope you're having a good one. We need to stage an intervention, friends, to let friends draft Pacheco. Look, I'm not trying to make Pacheco a big stand. I'm just trying to get my 8%. You just have to be here for the 8% of drafts where it happened. I'm ashamed. Don't tell anyone how I live. Oh my gosh, now the machine just wants a whole bunch of these guys. Trey Harris at the top of the list. Teammate. We do have Keaton Missile on the team. Gosh, Trey Harris is not like the most fun click you're ever gonna make in this game. But I do think Trey Harris makes a little bit of sense. All right, well, let's take Trey Harris. We'll listen. We'll listen, sidekick. We will listen. Brett says Hunter was Betty pre-draft pick when there was 20 rounds instead of 18. I kind of agree with that. I think I might agree with that statement. I wasn't taking him there either. You don't give up much draft capital to have Travis Hunter playing 100%. Oh, but to me, that feels like death by 1,000 cuts. Like, I don't want to take, if I really think a guy is pretty close to a 0, which I do think that about Hunter. I think the difference is some people think he has contingent upside, and I don't. I don't think if Parker Washington gets hurt, all of a sudden Travis Hunter just like is now a full-time wide receiver. I just don't believe it. Crutches said I had to give updates on a call and reached an Antonio. Yeah, you were the Daniels drafter. So you're good. I really like Antonio Williams this year. Yeah, classic Tuesday. Pat Bryant helpfully suggests Terrence. Pat Bryant's, I mean, he's fine. I think he's okay. he's probably a guy I'll mix in on occasion, but I can't imagine getting too much of him. Crutches, yeah. Even during leg up stream, they were wish casting a BTJ trade. Yeah, just so much has to happen, and I just don't see. 100% fade on Hunter in the puppies. I mean, me and you, Brett. Me and you. I'll leave him for someone else. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. You guys, and if anyone who watches this stream knows I'm wrong very frequently. So I'm just giving you my opinion. Candles is the Pacheco bull. Oh God. I could not take Pacheco the rest of the year, and people will still think I'm in. This is bad. Sure, he plays 20% of the snaps on offense, but what do you win outside of contingent? Yeah. That's I don't know what you win when you win with him. Fantasy football and Espanol last year, 30% of Pacheco, and I think it was not only his fault. Chief was a bad team all around. Why are people drafting Rice in the second round with the same mentality? Yeah, the Pacheco situation last year was kind of weird, although it's like if you can't beat out Kareem Hunt, that's not a great sign. But yeah, that whole offense was a kind of low-key collapse on itself. All right, what do we want to do here, folks? What do we want to do? We've got Malik Willis, so we have Dolphins stuff. Let's see what Crutches takes here. He takes Sean Tucker. I do like Greg Dulcich a lot, especially on Malik Willis teams, but I think Cade Otton's too cheap. So I'm just going to take Cade Otton here. People are going to talk themselves into Njoku. Depending on where he could end up being a big riser, so I don't hate the click. I'm of the view that Njoku's a little bit of a dust ball, so I'm not like falling over myself to get him. I don't think he's going to crazy rise up even when he does sign, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Brett noting 25% Parker Washington, pre-draft 14% Hunter. That's enough Hunter for the whole year. Yeah. I do try to avoid weighing my pre-draft stands and post-draft stuff, but I certainly understand people that see it as kind of one big portfolio. But yeah, if your stand was like, I'll take him in these contests and not later, then I definitely get it. Dr. Professor is correct. Gee, I'd rather be lucky than right. 100%. 100%. All right, let's see. What are we doing with Keon Coleman? He was avoiding any real competition post-draft. They did come out and say that he was getting a reset. Centex legend. I don't want to take him, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't like borderline intrigued, but I'm going to wait. That's one I'm going to wait on. I need to hear a drumbeat in the summer that he has a hope of like being on the field early. I really don't want to take like the wide receiver 4 in Buffalo. So, but my ears are open. We missed Chris Bell. Chris Bell would have been an intriguing click, I have to say. Ted Hurst is interesting. The machine wants Ted Hurst. You know what? Let's do it. I'll take Ted Hurst. Zachariah Branch I like as well. I think Zachariah Branch has a slightly clearer path to playing time, but that'll wrap this team. We did take Ted Hurst. We got a 3-5-7-3. Josh Allen, Jordan Love, Malik Willis, CMC, Derrick Henry, Jalen Warren, Keaton Mitchell, Isaiah Pacheco, DJ Moore, Alec Pierce, Jaden Reed, Wandale, Jeremy Bernard, Trey Harris, Ted Hurst, and then Colston Loveland, Juwan Johnson, Cade Otton. I think this is kind of a fun team. I don't necessarily think we just won BBM, but I think this is not a terrible team. Keep the board up so people can see what's going on. Chris noting you can be both lucky and right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we need to know T-Bear's CMC stance, and he's optimistic. Theo Weiss and Bell. I would have done Bell, but Houday took him. Views from the future, early August, still be making Pacheco. I know. Hartman, GM to you. Hope you're having a good one. I'll take both. Says the doctor won the professor. Chris, I'm definitely hedging the two contests, just my approach except for Christy. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, 3573. Where do I get my ideas? Stretch is here. He goes 2673. He says we don't need 3 quarterbacks. Think for yourselves, sheeple. Willis just flapping in the breeze. I mean, he just needs to run a lot. Greg, he needs to run a lot. Chris asking, why is Neighbors going mid first when it's clear he's not healthy due to super talented, but it's hard. Yeah, he is going to fall. He's absolutely going to fall. All right. You know what? Let's hop in a puppy. Let's hop in a puppy. And we're waiting for 5. I don't want to use... It is a long summer. BBM is one of the contests that's going to be open near the end. So if I run 3 BBMs a day, I'm gonna run out in like June. So I can't only do BBMs on stream. So we will do puppies, we'll do BBMs. We will this is now a puppy. And we're off. We got Mr. Vinegar at the 2, Al Boogie at the 3, Blueless at the 4, King Cost at the 5, myself at the 6, B Grandy at the 7, Crutches at the 9. And if anyone else is in here, let me know. Let's see. To Michael Wave, first of all, never apologize for getting the kiddos ready. I know that well. Sorry getting the kiddos ready, but I'm not complete fading St. Brown. Just wouldn't be surprised if he got used less or injured from his style of play. I don't know why his style of play would be particularly injury prone. I feel like, I mean, he's not like Tyler Lockett, who just goes down instead of getting tackled, but I feel like he does a good job avoiding like huge hits. But yeah, I mean, you know, and it's a violent game. Any of these guys can get hurt. I just don't know why him in particular would. I mean, he is a high volume player, so I guess he would potentially take more hits than others, but I don't know. Greg, he's going to be running, just fear it will be in the wrong direction. Malik Bullish just running for his life. In 50, Puppy Slows trying to be heavy, barbell and BBM will multi-table at the end, I think. I think that makes sense. I think if I wasn't streaming, I would do a lot more barbell. But I mean, I think people like BBM, so I'll probably do most days do at least one. But yeah, I'm trying to get like 10 to 15 BBMs in the first 2 or 3 days. Willie MM in at the 1, had to wait for the cheap. Hey, no, I mean, all right, let's take Jonathan Taylor. All right, Willie MM is Will Carter 27. I'll have to try to remember that. Crutches was between RB6 and wide receiver 8 there. Felt way better with my top 3 receivers to stay at 7. Yeah, you took Katron Allen, I believe, with the last pick. So another member of the Commanders. But man, their running back room is crazy crowded right now. Let me switch up this. Hold on. Do a little night driving. Yeah, between Krosky, Merritt, White, Ford, McNichol, and Katron Allen, it is I do like Katron Allen. I'm just wondering if where he'll go, if he's like, because I don't think he'll end up higher than RB3 at best, right? I guess he could. I'm just trying to figure out where when his like bull case happens, are we taking him? But yeah, I like the Katron Allen bet. I think I took him in something yesterday. Surratt or Lane with Lamar, but Mel. Yeah. I'm surprised Surratt hasn't moved up more. But maybe because they took 2, there's some question there. Top Click Tuesday Puppy, let's go. Do people like Top Click Tuesday? I don't know. Willie MM, Gerwin and I holding it down for the no Badgers. Are you? Wait, did I see you, Willie MM? I see Gerwin in here. So, oh no, you're Will Carter. Dear God. Okay, I'm with you. Sorry, I'm with you. Yeah, Gerwin over here. He gets A-Chain and Saquon. He's the non-Badgers are doing okay. They're doing okay. Keep fading Amon-Ra. I'll take him every time. Yeah, me too. Me too. Beck will be the best 18th round pick. Oof. I haven't taken him yet, Go AZ Cards, but I am willing to listen. Yeah, my heart wanted Demond, but feels like a wide open running back job alongside White there. Yeah, it's not like they paid White very much. B. Grandy takes Hampton. The machine wants London. Do people really want Top Click Tuesday? All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm tied to the mast. Drake London. Top Click Tuesday. This is going to be hard. Because I don't fully trust the machine yet. Thinking of upside total, definitely ambiguous room. New staff could like him over JCM. Yeah, and Crutches, I wasn't taking JCM in pre-draft at all. Like I think I have one share, and it's because I was on with PPR Tyler. And then after the draft, they didn't use, the only running back they added was Katron Allen, and they stood pat in free agency. But like, they're kind of weren't they taken in the same round? Like, where did Krosky Merritt go? What round was he in? Unless I'm totally making that up. In the 7th round. Yeah, so I'm with you. I definitely don't think Krusky Merritt has any kind of moat around him. So I'm open to trying to take darts on who it's going to be, because I think it's going to be a valuable job. I like that. Charles says Terrence about Beck being drafted. My favorite structure is 3-5-7-3. But I don't know. I might get a little more loose this year. Anyone max the puppy yet? Someone said Nez did, but I don't know if I believe that. He should beat out Jacoby by week 5. Oh my God. In that case, we should be taking Beck in every draft. My barbell will be after the schedule release and at the end. That makes sense. Schedule release will give us lots of info. Hartman, Katron went 1 round higher. Yeah. I thought Krosky Merritt went in the 6th. I forgot he went all the way in the 7th. Us no Badgers, no ball. It's nice to draft undercover. 100%. I'd say I wish I could take it off, but I wear my goat horns, and that's optional. So I'm lying. I probably wouldn't take them off. All right, the machine wants Devonta Smith. Let's do it. Top Click Tuesday. I'm just making... Oh! Hold the phone. There's been a change. Breece Hall flips Devonta Smith in this puppy. So there we go. Breece Hall. Works for Hartman. Are we talking about Katron there? Hey, C-Money, GM to you. Hope you're having a great one. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. ADP isn't real Tuesday. That is true too. That is true. It's shifting. It is shifting as we speak. Like the stream chat. Hey, C-Money, I appreciate that. I have one of the best chats on YouTube. I'd say I have the best chat on YouTube, to be honest. There's lots of great chats out there. Chris, 6th round running back in a terrible draft class is definitely not. In any draft class. I don't know. I'm not like a huge Krosky Merritt bull, as you guys can tell. Now I hope he doesn't get injured, because it's going to be my fault. CD is a better pick, though. Don't worry. There's a lot of people out there. Putting these things into the universe. If it happens, it won't just be you. Beck still has to score fantasy points if he starts. That's the problem. I think he is uniquely bad. Like, I think he really stinks. I have fear that it would be like a Max Brosmer level, like, can't move an offense bad. I really think he stinks. Al Boogie, the winner has been drafted through 3 rounds. GG. Not if the sidekick has anything to say about it, Al Boogie. Harry Doyle, first of all, good morning to you. Love the Major League reference. Thoughts on allocating only 5 spots as a general strategy between QB, tight end for most draft. This is PPR Tyler's. Oh, it's going to make me draft Bucky. Oh, I have no Bucky. I don't want Bucky. I hate Top Click Tuesday. This sucks. I really don't like Bucky Irving. I'm not doing Top Click Tuesday in a BBM. I'm not wasting one of my BBM bullets on this nonsense. My team just died. Harry Doyle, that is PPR Tyler's thought. PPR Tyler is famously declared that that is how you should use 5 spots, and he's a sharp guy. So it's not how I draft. I say that it's not how I draft, just because I'm fine taking 3 of quarterbacks and 3 tight ends. But the other thing is that I caution against ever using a really rigid structure like that, because you do need to be able to adapt to your particular room and who you've taken. But if you want to use that as guideposts, I don't think I would stop you. Terrence, Jacoby is the trappiest pick I've ever seen. Jacoby Brissett. I don't know if he's the trappiest, because I think a lot of us see through the trap. I'm not taking much of him because I do agree. I think your point is that he's not going to be playing at the end of the year, and I think I agree with that. Didn't someone say on Pete's stream you need to get uncomfortable drafting Top Click Tuesday? It is, yeah. This is very uncomfortable. Shady. I'm putting my life in the hands of Shady and Zach, and they're making me take Bucky Irving. But you know what? Trust the process. Appreciate you, though, C-Money. Brissett is a terrible pick, yes, and so can Beck be. You can just take 18 starts for A-Rod free. That's what was doing all pre-draft and will continue to do now. Unless the ayahuasca demons tell him not to play, in which case we're in trouble. So I hope they play fantasy football in whatever 5th dimension he's hanging out in. All right, it wants Terry McLaurin. I like that. Please don't switch to Judkins. Just don't. Don't switch to Judkins, please. All right, we got Terry McLaurin. Top Click Tuesday is a 0-3-2-0. JT, Breece Hall, Bucky Irving, Drake London, and Terry McLaurin. I'll keep the board up so folks can see what's going on. Tim Microwave, I'll do 3 and 3 until schedule's released, but I'm not drafting until it is. The draft went too well for me, so all that happened was my players got more expensive. It's nice when you have that kind of run out. It is really nice when you get the like for me, Scatabo was a huge win, right? Like, this is a Scatabo channel. I'm a Scatabo fan. We're both ASU alum. I'm huge Scat Bull. But I also took a lot of Tyler Algier. I don't know if anyone had a worse draft run out than Tyler Algier. I think it's him. I don't know that it's close. So that one was bad. We did have a lot of other hits. Antonio Williams, we were starting to make a big stand on. That went well. I even think Greg Dulcich got a big run out. The Dolphins took a tight end, but he's more of a blocking tight end for the new everyone playing 12 and 13 personnel every snap for some reason meta. So I think Dulcich had a nice run out. Yeah. So I don't know. We did definitely have some wins in the draft. I think Rashee Rice kind of a winner too. Low key. I haven't heard that discussed too much. Chiefs didn't really add much. I don't think they took a receiver. Can't remember if they took like someone I never heard of in round 7, but they didn't take anyone we were worried about. So we'll see. Brett agrees with PPR Tyler. I mean, he is very sharp. Do you mean the QB that AZ will cut and not pay? Brissett? It also means don't push QB and tight end both in the same draft. Make a stand. Interesting. The machine wants Jaden Daniels. I have Terry McLaurin. I don't have any more to say. I'm very happy. We got Jaden Daniels 4 picks past ADP on a team that actually could use him. Top Click Tuesday. So back. The Bucky hate has gone too far. What's the Bucky bull case, Hartman? Honestly, what's the Bucky bull case? I missed what happened to Mr. Crutch's team. Let's see if we can figure it out. To the draft board, Yang. All right, let's see. Did he want price? No, Bucky Crutches isn't a big price bull, I don't think. Oh, he missed. No, he didn't take Flowers. He took Garrett Wilson. I'm not sure. Trey Benson, yeah. I guess if you go in pure ADP value, he went from 160 to 295. Yeah, big obviously Benson Giga dead. Xavier Worthy dodged all the bullets like Neo. Casey took a slower Worthy. Yeah, let me see. Who did they take? Chiefs. Who was it? Oh, Cyrus Allen, wide receiver, Cincinnati, in round 5. Yeah, I would be disingenuous if I said I knew much, if anything, about Cyrus Allen. Although that's a pretty sweet name. Hey, Bayou Bengal. Hey, man, seen your name in quite a few other chats. Saw you live. Smashed a sub for you. Always happy to meet other content creators. Yeah, appreciate you, Bayou Bengal. I have seen you out there as well. I've tuned into your stream a couple times. A lot of the times when I'm watching streams, it's in the background, and I did like what I was hearing. So apologies for not piping up, but I will have to stop by more. But hey, thanks so much for coming out. Really appreciate that. Tim Michael Wave guy. Oh, we're on the clock. We don't really have to think. We've turned over all the thinking to the machine. ADP 110, and we're taking him now. Oh, Top Click Tuesday. You're killing me. The sidekick is generally ADP agnostic, for what that's worth. Oof, this is killing me. We'll take Tony Pollard, sure. Oh no, his ADP is 93. So the ADP is mildly stale in the in that UI. Yeah. All right. If a guy is 2-11 and says I want to get paid or I'm not paid, the team drafts a quarterback, I say he's done too. Fair. Yeah, and they signed Minshew. Like, what leverage does Jacoby Brissett have? Unless the Cardinals coaching staff all plays fantasy and rosters Cardinals. Oh, Swift. You wanted Swift and you got Lamar Jackson. That's okay. Jackson Henry's fun. I mean, you got to think you got 95% of the touchdowns on a team everyone thinks is going to score a lot of touchdowns. Another draft after this. You know what? That's up to the people. Let's see. Do we set a like goal? What are we at? What are we at? 38. Can we get to 45 and we'll do another draft? 45 likes for another draft. Bayou, hey, we're all busy. I enjoy making new friends. Hey, that's that is awesome, Bayou Bengal. Really appreciate that. I know it's been it's so trite to be like, oh, it's a great community, but it really is. Like, every other streamer I've ever interacted with has been so positive, and most of us are really doing this truly for the love of the game. So thanks, Bayou Bengal, and thanks for coming out. I know we start pretty early here. All right. Crutches, I'm sorry. That's a crazy narrative. He's just asking for a raise, which is warranted for a QB getting $5 million. I can easily get a small bump without affecting the cat. Insane fan takes. Yeah, I guess it's funny because, yeah, if he's a starting NFL QB, he should be paid like probably better than a pure backup. So I get it, but it does feel like he has like no leverage. I promise he will play for $5 million before getting cut. You would have to think so. All right, the machine wants another quarterback. It wants Jackson Dart. Oof. All right. Wait, what? No, it doesn't. It wants Brock Purdy. It changed its mind. It says hold the phone. I actually want Brock Purdy. Don't know why, but it changed its mind. Why would I pay you? Well, again, you don't want the whole you don't want to have someone where you can't evaluate other players because your team is so bad. And he is at least, like, imagine a full season with Max Brosmer. Literally, I don't mean to pick on him, but you would have no idea what you had because he could not run an offense. So there is something to be said for some level of confidence. Gunnar Ross, 5 gifted memos. Oh my God, Gunnar Ross, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just for that, we don't even need to hit please hit 45 likes. But no, we'll do another draft. Thank you. So it looks like C Money, Ultimate White Male, Garrett Frobby, Alex W, and D Crack with D Crack 2020-05 got members. Awesome stuff. Appreciate you so much, Gunnar Ross. We'll get the candles going. Good vibes indeed. Light the candle, says Greg. I am the KY. I think Alar has a better shot in Pittsburgh than any. I don't think he. If Aaron Rodgers is there, I don't see him playing at all. But if Rodgers is gone, then yeah, we're going to be taking Alar. I think. I don't know though. The Howard truthers are going to get upset, and I don't know enough to really argue that right now. Fire Marshal Tuesday, indeed. Thank God we're doing Top Click Tuesday because I don't even have to pay attention to the board. I don't think he can take it back. $5 million is nothing to them. He just isn't worth it. They paid Pendrick Bourne $5 to $6 million a year. And Hartman, I think people are underrating Bucky as a receiver. He beats Gainwell in efficiency there. I do agree goal line is a concern, but I think that could have been somewhat to do with his injuries. He's not a big guy. He's not big, and I don't know. I just don't know if it's a new staff, so we'll see. And it's not like they showed a great commitment to, we're taking Romeo Dobbs at the top of the sidekick. A great commitment to Tucker. Like, I think he could have easily left, and like no one, they ended up tendering him. But I think that was like after he was a free agent or something. I don't remember the exact machinations, but they didn't show any great commitment to Sean Tucker. Crunch's normal bridge QBs like Malik and Fields get $20 million a year. Even half that for a vet backup is fair. Yeah. And he's not like incompetent, right? Like, I think the defense was a large reason why they were out of those games. Their defense was not good. I will play for $5 million a year. He's not. So Jacoby Brissett, chat. Snipe my Purdy. I'm sorry, Blue List. Blame the machine. Blame the snipe kick. What is this narrative? Brissett was the one that they win 0 without Brissett. Are we forgetting Carson Beck is god awful? That is to me the biggest issue. I wish I could big something and gift memories. Instead, I'm just billing my clients. Well, appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you. Alar stinks, says Cullian. C money. Appreciate you. Jacoby equals Beck equals Minshew Spider-Man meme. That might be it. Yeah, Bayou. Thank you. Smash the like, indeed. All right, let's get some candles burning here. All right. Here we go. All right, we're on the clock. Guess what? Guess who we're taking, folks? Josh Downs. We'll take Josh Downs here. And then let's see who got the candles against C Money. And Gunnar Ross, thank you again. C Money from Gunnar Ross on 4/28/26. Awesome. All right, let's get that one lit. C Money, appreciate you. We're rocking and rolling. Welcome, of course, to the Wax Pack. Appreciate you. We'll get Candle Cam rolling in 1 second, but let me make sure I get these lit and not fall too far behind on the chat here. All right, let's see. We had Ultimate White Male, of course. Ultimate White Male famously made the first donation on this channel. So Ultimate White Male, appreciate you. Ultimate White Male, appreciate that. From Gunnar Ross. On 4/28/26. All right, awesome. Appreciate you again, Gunnar Ross and Ultimate White Male. Get you going over here into the zone. All right, let me catch back up with chat. Don't want to miss that. Any worries about Nicholas Singleton in Tennessee hurting Pollard's value? I am not, just with how late they went, or with how late he went. Doesn't seem like wide receiver was a great position of need for them. Obviously, for me, it's more a Tajay Spears worry. I think I will be taking Singleton, but I'm not writing Pollard down. And certainly the sidekick's not, because the sidekick just recommended him 20 picks ahead of ADP. Arizona wants first pick next year, so Brissett would satisfy this. Yeah, there we go. Always out for our dead Dolphin bodies. Yeah. Us Dolphin fans are always in trouble. Dr. One, the professor. All right, we're taking Travis Kelce, top of the ADP. We did need a tight end. Let me let the audio listeners know what's going on. 2441, Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, Jonathan Taylor, Breece Hall, Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard, Drake London, Terry McLaurin, Romeo Dobbs, Josh Downs, and Travis Kelce. So this is Top Click Tuesday, by the way. We're taking the top pick of the sidekick every time. All the discourse on how bad both Arizona QBs are has made me even more bearish on Love. They may have had many touchdown opportunities as the Jets had INTs. I am not there on the Love fear. I mean, I think him going in the late third round is such a nice value. You know, we were taking him almost a full round ahead of this, if not more. I think the fall has gone too far. The fall to me has gone too far on Love. I don't know how it could be worse than Genty with a Nepo baby offensive line coach in a really bad Geno Smith offense. I don't know. I think he's going way too late. The machine wants Daniel Jones. I mean, I like Daniel Jones here. He pairs with Josh Downs. Everything's really working out for the sidekick here, by the way. All right. Let me get back up with Garrett Brorby. Hey, appreciate you, Garrett. Glad to have you in the Wax Pack. Sometimes the gifted subs, they uncover the lurkers. So I appreciate that. Garrett Brorby from Gunnar Ross. Awesome on 4/28/26. Let me get you lit here, Mr. Brorby. And then we got Alex W and D Crack with a K. D Crack. Right. Let me write those real quick. Alex W. Appreciate you as always. And Gunnar Ross, again, thank you so much. It means a ton. Thank you so much for the support. Really, really appreciate you. I got to meet Gunnar Ross at the Dog Bowl this year, and Gunnar Ross was just as awesome in person as online, and perhaps even more so. So Gunnar Ross, thank you. All right, let's get that going. And then finally, D-Crack. And we'll catch back up with chat. D-Crack from Gunnar Ross. Awesome. All right. Get that lit. We're coming back around. I can kind of see through the drop. Again, hey, D-Crack, thank you. Lurkers number 1. All right, there we go. Let's pull this back up. I'm deep in the tinfoil. I don't think you signed Kendrick Bourne for that much unless you go Mac Jones. Maybe they give up. Oh, my God. That is deep in the tinfoil. Deep in the tinfoil. I don't know if... Oh, no. My video's been frozen. I had no idea. Is Candle Cam frozen? I mean, I think it's a sign. I'm back. All right. It was because I was too slow on the cam. Oh no, it's making me take Travis Hunter. Oh, this is horrible. I'm letting this one auto draft. I can't even do it. This stinks. This really stinks. To Michael Wave saying Jones would have a seat. I love this take. I love this galaxy brain, Mac Jones. Where are we taking Mac Jones on the Cardinals? I would be taking a lot of him. I would be taking him in the Cam Ward range. Like I think that's where I would do it. I would be so in on that. Maybe even I think I'd take him between Bryce Young and Cam Ward is where I would take him. Just off the rip. Yeah, big brain take. If Brissett were his name, I'd eat him up. The AZ cards were a strong fade for me. Yeah, I just wish we had someone playing the full season. That or March for Arch. Ooh, I like that. I'm old enough to remember Suck for Luck and Tank for Tua. Arch for March is solid. Full round ahead in pre-draft sunk cost fallacy. Yeah. Notably horribly projected teams never return any league winners. Browns 2025. It's true. Yeah, that Browns Jets game I think it was like 2 years ago, produced who you needed to win, if I'm thinking back. All right, let's see. What does the machine want me to do? Brenton Strange. And I love how it says it has a teammate, and the teammate is a defensive back. Dear God. Brenton Strange, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. His current ADP won't last. It wasn't a fall. That's where Hayden and Josh ranked him. Oh, Love. Yeah. I'm going to be fighting the power and taking plenty of Jeremiah Love. Cardinals are miles ahead of the Browns. Yeah. Yeah, so I missed this. No, I'm not. I wish we could this could be a ventriloquism channel, but alas, no, it's just operator error. Can't believe we got Travis Hunter. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. The candles, that's true. You couldn't see if the candles were burning. Best day ever. Hey, appreciate you, Gunnar Ross. Again, thank you so much for the member dono. That's so awesome. It is Top Click Tuesday goods. It is. Bayou Bengal. I'd rather have someone take. Yeah, God. Bayou Bengal. I have zero pre-draft. Zero pre-draft. Look. I'll even show it. How do I even get to it? Completed. Pre-draft. Hunter. All I have is Hunter Henry. No Travis Hunter. I have not taken him the entire cycle, and now I get stuck with him on Top Click Tuesday. Never again. Never again. Okay, we're good. We're good. Don't correct the brisket. Yeah, Jacoby Brisket. Not even, I mean, Fannin last year plus usable week from Judkins. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, Fannin was absolutely a league winner last year on a dreadful offense and who was unstackable in this game we play because they ran through so many quarterbacks. So I'm just hoping Michael Wilson can survive that, but I'm skeptical. Thank God it's not making me take Brandon Ayuk. Calvin Ridley at the top of the sidekick. They are aware about Tate, right? They're good? Okay. All right. I think I'm still taking some Calvin Ridley, but yeah, this is quite the team. This is quite the team, and I don't think it's going to ask me to take another running back here. God. All right. Top Click Tuesday is super brutal. All right. Dr. One, the professor, San Francisco isn't giving up Mac to a divisional opponent. Yeah, they'd probably raise the price. Because I heard they were asking for a second, which I'm surprised none of these QB needy teams with this terrible draft we just had were willing to do it, but maybe that was not true about a second round being the price. No, you're not crazy for liking Algier in the 160s. I really like Algier in the 160s because we don't know how it's going to break down fully yet. Sometimes even these elite rookie running back prospects, they don't come in and take everything over. And Goazy Cards is convinced Algier is going to be the goal line back there. Now, he's also telling us there's going to be no touchdowns, so we'll see. GMs implement one veto for Top Click Tuesday. No, I think you got to commit to the bit, quid pro quo. If I'm going to do it, you got to do it. You get one machine veto on Tuesday. I call it the Hunter veto. Maybe there'll be veto for specific players. I'd be more open to that than me IKBing because that opens up a can of worms. But I really don't want to take Travis Hunter on my teams. I don't think so. Blueless. Yeah, I'm with you. I think he still definitely retains some valuable. I can just predict every D Carney pick. Is D Carney using the kick, or do they just seem like they're doing a paint by the number? Sweaty Puppies Classic. Three quarterbacks in a row there. Wow, they went real original piss boy, four wide receivers, and then they paired Stroud with Higgins. Geno. They took Geno because they were scared about not getting three quarterbacks. There goes Emmett Johnson. All right, let's see what the machine just wants. A bunch of wide receivers. Oh my God, it wants Dejon Stribling. B. Grandy, don't take Dejon Stribling from me. Let me have a little fun as a treat. All right, our first Dejon Stribling share. We do, of course, have Brock Purdy. So this makes sense. So there we go. Dijon Stribling, welcome. Welcome to this nightmare. If only one could smash the other flop, who would you pick between Scatabo and Willis? Scatabo. I think. I have a lot of both. And I have a lot of really cheap Willis in the big board. But I'm probably end up with more scat. Yeah, I had 26% pre-draft Willis. Rather tank than have a mid QB Mac Jones that would mess up and get you 6 wins. Yeah, the Dolphins famously were always in that middle ground, that terrible middle ground where we were between 7 and 9 and 9 and 7 back in the 16 game season era, and it sucks. Like, I think teams have realized that that's not where you want to spend a decade. You know, you're in a sharp room when Ayuk falls this far. I am totally out on Ayuk. But yeah, I think you're being serious, because I think there are a lot of sharp people that are out on him too. But we'll see. It's just been so long since we've seen anything from him. In a DK draft, and someone took Mendoza at 8 and FA Bailey in the second. I don't know. It's super frustrating. It just wastes everyone's time. I'm all in for Manning to Harrison 2.0, but only the people that want Brissett or us fantasy degens. Yeah. I mean, I was calling. I was agreeing that Michael Wilson is Jerry Rice, but if it's Beck passing it to him, he's more like who was the Chargers Rice? Shoot, I've already erased his name. His son. This joke would have been better if I could remember names. All right, Pat Freiermuth is on the clock. What was the kid's name? That we all said if his name was Jerry Rice Jr., he would have been drafted in the second round. Brandon Rice. Is that right? Was it Brendan Rice. I think it was Brendan Rice. Anyway, yeah. So instead of Jerry Rice, see this, we had something there and we fumbled it. Ayuk makes sense on this team with both Washington and San Francisco QBs on the squad. I suppose. The sidekick disagreed, and I'm a slave to the sidekick here today. Crutches, yeah, these drafts are sweaty. I think if you join a puppy draft on a Friday night, it's going to be a little different than in a streamed puppy at 9:53 in the morning. I will say, make sure you're getting different textures in your drafts. Don't only do stream drafts. They are way sweatier. Than other drafts. Ayuk equals Debo equals Diggs Spider-Man meme. We'll see. We will see. Don't matter if you're out on Ayuk on Tuesday. No, my player takes don't matter. My player takes do not matter today. Let's see. I hope we got to 45 likes. We did. You know what? We hit 45. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean you have to stop. We can still like it, but we'll do another draft. Again, huge thanks to Gunnar Ross here. Huge thanks to Gunnar Ross for the dono and to our members of the Wax Pack. We got Candle Cam rocking and rolling. So again, thank you so much for that. I don't know when I'll do a members only stream. There will be one this week. I'm just waiting to see which evening it works out on. As a Brendan fan, I was rooting for him. There aren't enough of us as a Brendan, I was rooting for him. There aren't enough of him in the NFL. Yeah. You need to change your name to Jaden or Jalen, and you will have plenty of company. The machine's asking for Ted Hurst. Sure. But we'll see who B. Grandy takes. He takes Darnell Mooney. All right. It looks like it's going to be Ted Hurst. Unless this thing recalculates like an angry GPS. Come on, sir. All right. Ted Hurst. Ted Hurst it is. Oh, this team is a 3-4-8-3. Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, Danny Dimes, Jonathan Taylor, Breece Hall, Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard, Drake London, Terry McLaurin, Romeo Dobbs, Josh Downs, Travis Hunter, Calvin Ridley, Dijon Stribling, Ted Hurst, Travis Kelce, Bretton Strange, Pat Freiermuth. In all seriousness, I think this is a pretty good team. I have a tendency here to take a fifth running back anyway, so the sidekick kind of helped me avoid my natural tendencies. I think we did a good job with this Colt stack. I mean, we got Jones, Taylor, and Josh Downs. That's kind of fun there. We did end up with Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. I don't like Bucky Irving, but that's just a player take. I think he makes sense. I think the sidekick did a good job. In all seriousness, again, the things I disagree with are more player takes than roster construction. And something like the sidekick can help you kind of get out of your own, building the same. It can expand your player pool, is what I'm trying to say. It's very easy for me to just build the same teams that feel comfortable. So there we go. Bayou says streaming drafts and not drafting offline can get rough. I know, Bayou. I think we are definitely giving up EV. We are giving up EV, but I am not one who feels I need to grind every edge out of these things that I can. But yeah, these stream drafts are I think are a lot harder than not stream drafts. Also, Crutches followed the sidekick, mostly got a 3-4-8-3. Yeah. It was kind of effectively doing that even in the 20 round drafts, it would stop at 4. I do my best for daily scooping up. Yeah. We're also, for those that don't know, we are in the daily streets when those start up. So we will be streaming. We'll be trying to get back to the dog bowl again. We'll be streaming those. Sidekick cooked. I agree. Side cooked. Yeah. And the snipe kicked in because we, let's see, when we took our guy, Brock Purdy, it was at the expense of somebody. It was at someone's expense who wanted Brock Purdy. I apologize. I forget who or who they wanted to pair with Purdy. Again, I would have gone better if I had a plan. What is your stance at having a 2 QB versus 3 QB team? What is your preference? Definitely 3 QB for me. I'm going to hop in another puppy, and then I'm going to have to hop out of here. But appreciate you all. If you can, drop a like, drop a sub. We're waiting for 5. While we're waiting, what a great time to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, Bayou, I've been 3 QB pilled before last year just because some of the data from a few years ago just showed how often the third QB hits your lineup is more than you'd think. And so I liked it. Not even that it just made your team more like robust, but that it was actually like increasing your overall points more than people think. Quid pro quo, after decades of in-person rowdy drafts, discovering stream drafts with you all overly courteous wizards is quite the experience. Yeah. Well, this is, again, the Toxic Tower chat is going to be a lot different than this chat, right? It's so each stream has its own vibe. So if they're a little more rowdy over there in the afternoon. Chris Burkle, can't wait to see my first 3 QB team that has the same bye week for all 3. It has to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Every year there's one bye that has like way too many teams in it. All right. So we're in at the 8. So we kind of drafted in the same range all 3 times. That kind of stinks. Mr. Vinegar at the 4, Blueless at the 5, B Grandy at the 6. Myself at the 8, Crutches at the 9, and King Koss. King Koss, you can say hello out there. All right. I would disagree. The Toxic Tower chat is awesome, but I do have an absolutely elite chat. I do have an elite chat. This is like the same room. Yes. So are we top clicking? I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think of something we could do. Fun. I think I have an idea. I kind of want to do where I can't pick the top, but sometimes there might be a really obvious pick. So I don't think I want to just make a bad team. That doesn't seem like a good prompt. So maybe we'll just start drafting how we want to do, and see what happens. I just don't want another CMC team. Don't make me draft CMC. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Ashton Genty. We're gonna make this a fun team. This is a no sweat zone. This is where you're on the treadmill at the gym, and you just don't have it that day. but you don't want to break your streak of going. So you've got it set to, speed of 6.5, and you're kind of futzing on your phone. So we're going to have fun. No sweat. No sweat here. Genty at pick 8. No sweat over there. Cause in the house. Indeed. Second click Tuesday. Yeah, I don't want to make my team bad on purpose. And yeah, always cheering for the Toxic Tower drafters. I don't think there's censorship out of control. I don't know. I don't think their censors are too difficult. We'll see. Exactly pre-bunked. Just hit the sauna. Just, spend more time looking in the mirror. We're ticking boxes here. So we'll take Genty. We will take Genty here, and then see what we want to do. Again, like, I don't really like Omari and Hampton. I'm not gonna take him here, even if the sidekick wants me to. I'm gonna take Chase. I'm gonna take Chase Brown. Chase Brown, I think, low-key big winner from this whole thing. I like Rashee Rice, could do that, but I think we'll take Chase Brown on this particular team. So there we go. So we go Genty, Chase Brown. I think it's going to be hard to get these two paired together because they both go in the second. I don't think you're going to have teams that got Genty in round 2 and Chase Brown in round 3, and then you missed a round 1 pick. So we'll try some stuff. We'll see how it goes. Theme of this draft, snipe crud. Yeah, that's a fun prompt. That's a fun prompt. Just let's envision who he wants. All right, he's got Jefferson. So we're going to, where does, so pick 104 will be Kyler. Kidding, of course. We are not going to go out of our way to snipe people. We don't do that. Appreciate you, Nick. What if Chase Brown was #good? Chase Brown's got some juice. Chase Brown, you're going to score touchdowns. Yeah, exactly. The Addison Murray stack. Just ahead of Jefferson. McDonald's breakfast calls, and I draft off my phone and vibe. I had McDonald's breakfast and did a puppy draft this morning in McDonald's, so I'm in on that. Brett, you have guys like me that will draft Genty at 5. Yeah, you could have Genty Brown there. I guess what I was trying to say is I don't have a situation where someone has like Jamar Chase, Genty Brown, or like Puka Genty Brown. Like those teams don't exist. I'm not worried about getting like pick mogged by someone who has like a way better combo. Arlocks. When you are out on a player like Hampton, will you only take him when he falls? No, not a guy who I'm out on in the second round. I save that more for if there's a guy I'm out on like later in the draft. I think Hampton, I just want to be like 5 to 8% of, so he doesn't kill me. Josh Allen goes there. All right, Devonta goes. Let's see, what are we doing? Etienne, Brees, T. Higgins. Let's take Higgins and say that the Bengals are just awesome, but Jamar Chase isn't part of it. We'll take T. Higgins there. I think those big team bets, they were kind of in vogue last year and they didn't really work. We're going to try it this year. Would you consider doing a fantasy show with me? Call it Good Cop Police Brutality. I don't think we would do that. I think Bad Cop would be better than Police Brutality. I think that drums up a lot of negative things for a lot of people. So, but yeah, probably not. I do appreciate getting the marquee though. Brett, I like Genty Bowers teams. Unpopular. Yeah, I mean, a big Raiders bet. Those kind of things are somewhat out of favor. But again, we're going to try to recreate something similar with Chase and Higgins. Don't eat McDonald's, fam. Ooh. Big McDonald's fan, I got to be honest. And I know Crutches is as well. Kyler at 3.3 is not a pick I will be making. That didn't happen, right? Oh, Kyron. You're talking about the Kyron pick or actually talking about Kyler there? All right, let's see. See who Crutches takes. He takes Zay Flowers. Again, sweat-free day. We're going to take our guy Colston Loveland. We're just going to make a team that we like here. Anyone you would actually full fade? I would have full faded Travis Hunter. And then Top Click Tuesday made me take him. I wonder who the highest guy I would full fade is. I'm not going to fully fade Romo Dunze, but I'm not going to click him much either. I don't like Romo Dunze. I think he's grievously overpriced. I don't like Devontae Adams, but again, I'm not going to take none of him because he does have the nose for the end zone. I'd be pretty darn close to full fading Marvin Harrison. I don't pick 65 feels egregious for the wide receiver 2 in Arizona. We're hanging on to his draft capital, which he's done nothing to show he's deserved it. I'm going to get very little of that. He might be someone I legitimately end up with 0 of. I don't know. I'm trying to find the first name that I really would have absolutely none of. Yeah, we're already to pick 120, and I haven't found them. So I don't know. Very few people I'm just gonna have like full fade on. Smart way to get unique with the 2-second round. Yeah, appreciate that, MacNova. It seems like fun. Again, we don't have to get super unique on day 2 of the puppy, but I think I do like the concept of teams like this. Just where, hey, you know what? Sometimes these ideas, they who knows, could lead to something better. Kyron at the 3-3 pick. Okay, is not one I'll be making. I don't know why I thought I read Kyler. Oh, you said Kyler before. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind Kyron though. I take my Kyron vegetables. All right, we're on the clock. Scatabo went because we can't have anything nice. But we'll take Judkins. I like Judkins here. We got Genty, Chase Brown, Judkins, T. Higgins, and Loveland. Crutch is happy to frame mock any McDonald's haters. Yeah. No, we don't worry, Crutches. I've got your back on McDonald's here. How do you feel about Mike Washington's landing spot? Not great, not terrible. He, if he's the RB2 in Vegas, I think that's a job that we should be drafting. I got no problem with it. Yeah, obviously there could have been a better one, but there could have been a worse one. He could have been in an ambiguous situation where we're not even sure if he's the 2. I think he's pretty clearly the 2. McDonald's makes me sick every time I eat it. My kids love it. I stick to chicken nuggets. I'll admit. I don't get the burgers there. I don't think I've had a McDonald's burger in forever, but I get their breakfast. McDonald's breakfast is elite. Soylent Green, yeah. Yeah, thankfully, hopefully not anyway. Eating McDonald's comps to drafting Hunter. Stop it. All right, so we missed out on Burrow, who I was hoping to get on this team. Did it even go? It didn't even go. What? Why did this guy take it? Why did Hatman take Joe Burrow? He's not even the Jamar Chase drafter. He just hates freedom. The pick doesn't even make sense. Dear God. All right, well, we ended up with Alec Pierce. I like Alec Pierce, even if he's infirmed. So there goes Alec Pierce. Yeah. No, I don't think it's like drafting Travis Hunter. Soylent Green coming to 4K Blu-ray for the first time soon. Oh, I don't know if I've ever actually seen Soylent Green. I'm just aware of the reference. Bayou Bengal agreeing. Oh no, McDonald's under attack. McDonald's under attack here. Oh, let me pull the board back up. We can see what's going on. Still need a quarterback. Chris says my wife makes homemade McMuffins at a third of a cost. I would be totally in favor of that if my wife would like to produce McMuffins. I don't think it would go well if I asked. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I am from close to where Ed Gein lived in Wisconsin. There's a lot of Soylent Green chat here today, and for a movie that's never come up on this channel before. I feel like 5 Bears skill position players going in the top 100, one or more bound to be bad. Yeah, it's a lot. We're asking a lot here, aren't we? Blueless, I'm with you. Same Chris, just had one in fact. There we go. Look at these homemade McMuffins. Did Dobbins go? Did I miss that? Why are we lol Dobbinsing? I missed something. Are you talking about who you'd full fade? Crutches, I'd be. Oh God, I didn't mean to break. Why? What are you doing, pre-bugged? I don't think. We're trying to create a run pure situation that does not exist. All right, the machine wants Tony Pollard. That feels aggressive. Dart fan. What do I want to do? Talk to me, Goose. I'll take Jalen. I'll take Jalen Warren. Yeah. I like Tony Pollard. This feels a touch aggressive. Kyron at 4-3, sure. Yeah. There's a price I'd buy Devontae at. I missed where he went. I'll pull it up before the draft. Arlox, McDonald's breakfast only guy. I like my McDonald's breakfast too. Yeah, I still don't understand that Burrow pick, but hey, especially because there were like good rushing quarterbacks still there. Golden, if I had to choose full fade, or Wilson as oof. Yeah, well, my big Wilson bag, I'm not loving. Golden, I don't think I'm going to full fade. He's protecting the integrity of the, yeah, exactly. Watch it. It will change it. Soylent Green. Here we go. B. Grandy. It's a, I'm sorry, B. Grandy. Be strong. Be strong. Don't succumb to the McDonald's chat. Let's see who Crutches takes. RJ Harvey. We have 43% Mahomes, guys. All right, we're about to get even more. Notice me, Davis. Notice me, Senpai. All right, we take Patrick Mahomes. We're going to keep taking him there. Crutches, my mom did have his McMuffin maker thing, and it was great, but I'll just go to... Yeah. It always tastes better when mom makes it. It is better than Jeffrey Talk, also a Wisconsin... Oh, yeah, no, we don't need to bring up Mr. Dahmer. Yeah. Yeah. Low-key, 6 squad, and cross correlations. Are you talking about my team, or are you talking about... Are you talking about the guy that sniped Joe Burrow from me? Thoughts on Arizona offense as a whole? Beck could nuke value if he's... Yeah, I'm afraid of that, Jason D. First of all, appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Yeah, I was taking a lot of Ty Simpson, thinking he was the Cardinals quarterback. So I was kind of okay with it. Like, I think there might be a downgrade if Simpson was in. But Beck, I think, just stinks. Beck just stinks. Well, I will agree, Pre-Brook, people should check out Gumby's stream. I will agree with you on that point. To Microwave, Swift is the one I'm out on Bears. Maybe I watched too much Red Zone, but Munungai and JCM seemed like stars to me. Yeah, I'm taking both of them now. I was taking Swift before. And now I'm taking both of them at cost. I don't know why you'd be out on Swift, though. I think Swift proved himself competent. And I can just do the really lazy talking point of the I don't want to fade Ben Johnson's RB1, but I think it's true. Timed out, but would have taken Mahomes. Well, we got him. Oh, yours, AFC and North and AFC West. There we go. Team stacks. Wow, everyone's picking really fast. Sidekick wants Goff. Thankfully, we're not doing top click stuff. Ugh. Man, it's running backs, wide receivers, so gross here. I think I like Wandale among this range of kind of terrible stuff. I do like Kyle Pitts a lot. We do have Loveland here. I don't know. I didn't love that click. I mean, I could have taken Worthy to stack with Mahomes. I don't know. This range of the draft has gotten really hollowed out as far as wide receivers. I definitely see the allure of wanting a quarterback here because that range has gotten bad. Yeah, I'm with you. I'll take all the Swift shares he doesn't want. M. Stockton getting excited about BBM. Love to see it, M. Stockton. Love the passion. But I'm pretty stoked that we have BBM. What's up, TKage? Hey, how's it going, TKage? Appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Filiberto's go easy cards with the ball knowing Phoenix with Philly Bees. Crutches, there's Blueless doing tricks for it on chat. I missed what Blueless what's Blueless up to? Chris Wandale catching 80 or 90 balls. Yeah, I think he's fine. Yeah. Again, it's going to be a little squirrely there, and asking Cam Ward to support a lot of pass catchers. Like, we now have Tate, Wandale, and Ridley drafted every time, and Gunnar Helm normally. It's a lot of Titans. It's a lot of Titans. Bayou Bengal probably going to draft the puppy the most until bye week comes out. Yeah, I think saving BBM bullets makes sense. Oh, Crutches, I would have taken Downs. I would have happily taken Josh Downs. And now we will take Xavier Worthy. It's fine. All right. So for the audio listeners, we got a 1-4-4-1. Patty Mahomes, Genty, Chase Brown, Judkins, Warren. So pretty decent running back room, I'd say. T. Higgins, Alec Pierce, Wandale Robinson, Xavier Worthy, and Colston Loveland. So there we go. Naked Kyler, what I do. Naked Kyler when I have both. See, I was doing a bit that I was going to take Kyler at 104. Gretch is here. Let's check it out. He's got Justin Jefferson. He's got Jordan Addison. Surely at pick 105, Kyler will be there. Not if our good friend Blueless has anything to say about the matter. He rips off Kyler there. You hate to see it. To Michael Webb, is he RB1? The same Swift who's always questionable and couldn't make the Lions or Eagles. He was pretty healthy last year, though. And I think they're smart using him in that kind of split. I think it's keeping him fresh and healthy. I think it seems clear that he needs that. So I don't know. I'm into it. After Chapman, we knew it was happening, Crutches. I guess he might be temporarily. He's RB1 over Monungai. Please snipe Murray. Top click. The sidekick rules all. Blueless also doing top click Tuesday. See, that's what you see. If you'd known, maybe you would have taken him at 88. Probably not. Mediocre QBs like Ward will target slots and tight ends because they're not pulling the trigger on the most difficult throws. I don't know what to make of Ward. I really don't know what to make of Cam Ward because he looks so good. If all you watched was highlights, you'd be like, this guy's electric. Oh, I think C-Rod's kind of a podium pick. Yeah, let's take Chris Rodriguez. And then we're streamer pull the streamer string. Now we can be done at running back. So we're now done at running back. Travis Kelce would have made sense too with Mahomes. He's going to be difficult to stack later if we don't get him. But again, we'll see. We will see. Go easy cards. Hawk will be a top 3 tight end for, oh God, Hawkinson. We don't do that here. I can't. He was getting Wally pipped by Josh Oliver. I know their offense was bad. I can't get there. I wish I could. M. Stockton got Lamar to fall for 60 on BBM. Have you seen that? No, that's a nice fall. I feel like occasionally you'll see randomly like one of those rushing quarterbacks will fall kind of far. 60 for Lamar feels pretty good. Danny, gosh darn it. I can't believe I'm really going to take CJ Stroud, but he's the last quarterback. I have nothing to do with the Houston Texans. I didn't really want anything to do with the Houston Texans either, but here we are. So we've got Mahomes and Stroud, and that is it. So yeah, I would have taken Jones to stack with Alec Pierce, but it makes sense. Crutches only had 2 quarterbacks and has Josh Downs, so pick makes sense there. But of course, Blueless taking Kyler means Crutches didn't get Kyler, which means I didn't get Daniel Jones. So now it's not funny anymore because now it affects me. Now it will affect me. Go Easy Cards is going to backstack Murray and Hawk. There we go. Go Easy Cards is desperately holding on to his Hawk Tua jokes. Bayou Bengal, you are making me want to get off work, come home, and start drafting again. It is fun. But appreciate you hanging out, Bayou Bengal. Truly do. I hope you can, you can rip a draft or two today. I'm right there with you, Go Easy Cards. It says Value Bengals taking a lot of naked Hawkinson so far. I don't know. I'm not there, guys, but maybe I'll get there. Not sure if you saw my message, but excited to play. But hey, TKH, I missed that. Apologies. You guys know I try to. This is a chat reading channel, so I apologize. I did miss that, but I'm glad to have you here, TKH, playing best ball. You're gonna love it. It is really fun. Herman, I thought people were supposed to take less naked QB post draft. No, we're taking more. We are taking more. Yeah, to be clear, totally fine. But the chat suggesting sniping me early. I truly believe Bluelist was not purposely sniping you there. I think that was a top click related incident. Ugh, this is really ugly. I'm gonna take Strange. I do think he's pretty good. You know, we can push tight end to the end because, yuck, ugly. And I'll still take Hawk despite. Yeah. I mean, you unironically, I feel like can do that when you have a rushing quarterback, because you could live in a world where week 17 comes and the Vikings smash and your pass catchers get there, but Jaden Daniels still outscores Kyler Murray. So I don't mind still making those team bets without the quarterback in the right circumstance. All right. Chad, are you a Bijan or Gibbs guy? I'm just taking them at cost. If I only could pick one, I'd pick Bijan, but I'm not. I don't even care that much. Like I wouldn't like argue vehemently for it. I think they're both. I think they're both good. And hold on, let me make this pick here. I'll take Mendoza. Chig is a pretty nice pick here. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take Mendoza because I do want a third quarterback. But I do like Chig. I don't think I really needed him with Loveland and Strange. All right, let's see. But yeah, Gibbs, I was afraid they were going to draft somebody, and they didn't. So I kind of like Gibbs more than I did pre-draft, to be honest, copy paste laid. But I don't think I have him flipping Bijan yet. PSA McBride started scoring touchdowns without Kyler. Yeah, that connection just didn't work. But Kyler needed a change of scenery. Rickadoozle, rebuke DM me on Discord to vent. I'm making content. I am in the Tout House Discord, but yeah, I know you are out there in the content mines, Mr. Rickadoozle. What got you into wanting to play best ball, TKH? Good question. We need to know from TKH how he ended up here. Tell me why Jonah Coleman isn't a good pick at 160. I think he is a good pick at Arlox. I've been taking him post draft, and I was out on Coleman pre-draft. So I am with you. I am absolutely with you, because we really don't know who Sean Payton's going to use in any given circumstance. So taking the cheap rookie that some people really were in on him, I was kind of out on him. I think that's fine. 0 shares of RJ Harvey. I'm pretty light on Harvey. Bayou Bengal. I'm very light on Harvey. Murray loves his tight ends. Just saying. Nice little Vikings backdoor trio from Bluelist. Bluelist taunting everyone with his backdoor stacks. All right, let's see. Crutches notes, McBride was also the top guy for a defense to take away, will be third in Vikings. That's fair. I'm assuming this is a pro Hawkinson take. Man, the one time I don't need... I haven't taken this guy in a long time, but I'm actually with the sidekick. I'll take Trey Tucker. Raiders didn't really add anything in the wide receiver department. So I think we'll take Trey Tucker. Jeremy Bernard, windmilled in by Crutches. I think he's a great pick. He's going to keep rising up. TKH, the Eliminator, I thought was a super cool concept and a fun sweat to max out and play some Best Ball Mania too. Love it. And we have the Purple Yosh was by earlier, the Eliminator champ. And Gunnar Ross is here. He got second in the Elim. So this is a good chat to hang out in if you want some Eliminator alpha, because we literally have first and second hang out here. Go AZ Cards, 11 games, 2021, Ertz broke the Cardinals tight end reception record at the time. I mean, Hawkinson Bulls. Have I said how much I love the sidekick? Sacrilegious, you missed Top Click Tuesday. I did my whole last draft only taking the top of the sidekick, and now it's telling me to take Deshaun Stribling. Oh no, I don't want Deshaun Stribling. All right, fine. I'll do it. I'll take him. I did take him last draft because I had Brock Purdy, but you know what? That one's for you, Sack. That one's for you. I panicked. Purple Yosh. Yeah, exactly. Purple Yosh, a limb champ. You're not dribbling for Stribling. No, I was not, but you know what? Now I have him. I have 2 shares of him. So we will see. Snipe my Stribling. Yeah, that was for you, Crutches. No, I'm just kidding. I was listening to... I didn't know you even had Purdy. Yeah, Bayou saying GM to Sack. Sack in here. Yes, Purple Yosh is here. Eliminator champ. Awesome. So yeah, so you hear that? We got T-Cage. He's playing because of the elim. Hawkinson, 3 years removed from knee injury. Bullish. He's like the oldest 28-year-old in history. I swear I thought he was like 34. Yeah. Jason D. I don't know what IYO stands for. I'm sorry. How you view wide receivers outside round 1, even if some got capital, this could be one of the worst classes ever. Yeah. But I think some of them got pretty good landing spots, like Antonio Williams. I think Bernard got a decent enough spot. Not great, not terrible. Stribling, I mean, they got huge draft capital there. That wide receiver room is still pretty unsettled. I'm not a huge Ricky Pearsall fan, so that does give me a little more curiosity into Stribling. Chris Bell, certainly by the end of the season, could be the Dolphins wide receiver one. So I just think some of the guys got pretty good spots, but we will see. Sidekick wants Darnell Mooney. Don't tell Zach. I can't do it. I can't do Darnell Mooney. We were taking some, I'm going to queue up Antonio Williams. We're going to take Antonio Williams. He is my favorite of these receivers, so we will grab that there. So, all right. Purple Yosh knowing, don't draft Eliminator right now. Yeah, it's tempting, but without the schedule, I think you're going to draft dead teams. I think I'm assuming that's what Purple Yosh is getting to. Plus, I heard Hawk bulked up from McDonald's. There we go. Might have to come in on Hawk. I've learned the rule, though. Got to wait for buys. Yeah, I've learned from the best, 100%. I was trying to figure out what IYO is. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. Which rookie will you have the highest exposure? It might be Antonio Williams. I take him a lot. It might be him. Pre-draft, it'll be Jeremiah. I don't know if I end up with like a lot relative to ADP. Definitely Jeremiah Love is the biggest stand. Like 25% Jeremiah Love is a way bigger stand than 30% Antonio Williams, because you're doing one in the second round and one in the first. All right, Chris Bell goes. Claiborne goes. Let's take our guy Dulcich, and that'll wrap this team. This ends up being a 3-5-7-3 again. Where do we get our ideas? Mahomes, Stroud, Mendoza, Genty. So we get the Genty Mendoza stack. Chase Brown, Judkins, Jalen Warren, C-Rod, T. Higgins, Alec Pierce, Wandale, Xavier Worthy, Trey Tucker, Dijon Stribling, Antonio Williams, and then Loveland, Strange, and Dulcich. I actually really like this team. We were initially trying to get, we wanted this to be a Burrow team because we took Chase Brown and T. Higgins. That didn't pan out, but I think we still were able to pivot pretty well. It's a little unfortunate that Mahomes and Stroud are unstacked. That's probably bad, but maybe Mendoza to Trey Tucker is what carries us through the playoffs. So we'll have to see. TK just is my last draft. I got to hop after this. But again, people, if you can, drop a like, sub to the channel, leave a comment after. Those things help a ton. Arlocks, Keon Coleman or Skylar Bell? I think they're very different. Skylar Bell is more of Shakir replacement. So I think Skylar Bell is more. I don't see them as impacting each other too much. If you made me pick one, I would probably actually draft Keon Coleman, but I'm not taking either. Bills people may disagree with my take there. Branch stayed at home and is a number 2. People won't accept it. Yeah, I like Branch. I'm taking him, but it could be Dotson could have some value, or yeah, I don't know. Jeremiah Love or Hampton Love. Yeah, yes. Oh, I pulled that up before. IYO is slang for top click to 3 drafts 03573 today. Hey, Crutches always he shatters the orthodoxy. He was doing it in pre-draft. He's doing it still. You love to see it. Oh, I did get Worthy. You're right, Nick. Thanks for reminding me. All right, so we're good. I like the team even more. But everyone, appreciate y'all so much. This was a ton of fun. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 8:30 a.m. We'll get a members only stream on the books for the later this week. And of course, Gunnar Ross, thank you so much. Welcome to our new members. Y'all really are the best. So thank you again for that, Gunnar Ross. With that, I will see you all. Hold on. Bayou, appreciate you so much. I will swing by your channel. Hartman, appreciate you. I'm going to be laughing about the Hawk McDowell. Glad to be. Hey, appreciate that. P.S. Bluelist didn't snipe. He backs. There we go. You never. I wasn't sniping. I just was going to backstack. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care.